Hello everybody, it's Shannon from Donald9 and Douglas10, and we're back with kind of a different video today. This is something you have not seen on my channel in a long while. Here we have a Thomas Wooden Railway layout tour. I think this might only be the second time I've done one of these, and yeah, I think it's been about 8 years since the last Wooden Railway video on my channel, but lately I've been collecting a lot more because I've been trying to do some more varied things with my channel while the Events of Sudbury and History is on hiatus. Well, it's not like on hiatus, I'm filming the new episodes, but I want to have videos and stuff to release while I'm still making them because I don't want my channel to be dead or anything in the meantime. But as a result, I've decided to do some Wooden Railway videos in the meantime, and I constructed this little layout here. It's not that big because I think we all know I don't have that much wooden track, but I'm quite proud of it, to be honest, and let's just get into it because it won't take long to get through. It's kind of small, but you'll see. So we'll start here at Knapford Station, and we have Thomas and Gordon here in the first two platforms. Thomas is pulling Annie and Clarabelle, and Gordon has some express coaches, and my Knapford Station model never came with, like, the glass roofing, so I just took the Trackmaster ones and just put them up there for decoration because I didn't want it to be totally flat because I think that would look really weird. But anyway, without further ado, let's continue along. Let's go along Thomas's line to start with. So we're going to travel here, and as you can see, platforms 2 and 3 connect into one line. We pass Arthur here in a siding. And so we're going to continue following this line here. We go around a curve, and we come up upon Henry and Spencer here at Brendam Docks. So I'll zoom out a bit so you can see. So we get Henry's line here. He's pulling a log train, which Cranky just finished unloading. And Spencer's here on the other line with his special coach. And we're going to continue past Henry. And we pass by Salty here, who's in a siding off of the other line, shunting some trucks. And then Henry's line comes around a curve here. And this is a little stop sign, and then we come to Toby with Henrietta at the crossing. He's on the other line here, leaving the docks, and there's a stop sign on this side as well for, like, incoming trains. So we're going to cross over on Henry's line still, and we come to a tunnel, and we can see that there is someone in the tunnel, and it is, in fact, Ari and Bert. You can't really see Bert that well because he's in there, but as you can tell, Ari's at the front. And then we go around this sharp curve here and end up at a switch, where we have Rusty pulling the breakdown train and a little maintenance flatbed. And I know Rusty's narrow gauge, but as of right now, filming this, he's the only narrow gauge engine I own, so I just decided to throw him on the layout for fun. So we're going to keep going this way, and we come to a little V-switch here, and we see Harold and Bulgy sitting next to the track, and we have Daisy here waiting at the junction next to Bertie. And then continuing to follow this way, we come to a little four-way switch. And if we head this way, we have James here at the engine wash, which then ends in a dead end right next to the crossing. So he's just here getting cleaned up as usual. And then once we come here, we'll leave this section over here alone for now. And we're going to go straight down. And as you can see, there's a viaduct here, and this track goes under the viaduct, and we come around to a switch where there's Derek pulling a set of tar tankers and an oil car with the haunted caboose. And we're going to keep going this way. And there's another switch, so we'll actually take this track here. There's a little turntable, which leads us into Tidmouth Sheds. And as you can see, and this line here just continues along the main line with Tidmouth Sheds, and we'll have Emily. She's exiting the sheds where she was in this empty siding here. And now at the sheds, we have Donald, Douglas, Duck, Edward, Stanley, and Ryan just waiting for the day's work to be over. Butch is here. Who knows why? Maybe someone had an accident. And on this line, this third line here, this is another shed exit. We have Rosie entering the sheds, but she's taking on some water first. And then her line connects back to this main line here, which is just where this switch left off. So we're going to keep going along this line here, and we come across Bill and Ben hauling a dinosaur skeleton that was reconstructed. I don't know where they're taking it, but hopefully they get it there in one piece. And now we have them switching over from this line, but we're actually going to go along this line here. the one that we were just came from on the left. So then we go over a bumpy track, we go around a corner, and these two lines connect back to Thomas and Gordon's platforms at Knapford. So I'm going to zoom out a bit so I can go back over to Knapford. So now we're going to come back this way, but this time we're going to follow Gordon's track. So now we continue this way, but then we go up across a little bridge, around a corner that's on the bridge, back down, and we come to Spencer's line at the docks. And due to the way that the track is laid out, on Spencer's line, I have a piece that, like, doesn't connect here, and I ran out of, like, the adapters for both ways, so it just kind of has to stay like that until I get a piece like that that can fix that. But anyway, following Spencer's line, we go up this little hill, up to a mountain where we have Diesel 10, Splatter, and Dodge just sitting up there, probably conspiring some evil plan. And then we come down the mountain here, where we go around a little bend here and end up at a T-switch. So now we're gonna do a little bit of repetition here. So we're gonna go to the right. We come to a little V-switch and end up on Toby's line. But then I'm gonna backtrack again. So now we're gonna go to the left, and we go around a curve, and we meet back up with Derek's line. And now we're going to come back this way again, but instead of going towards Toby, we're going to go on the other section of this V-switch, which has a sharp bend before going up the viaduct, where Lady is overseeing everything. And then, following that, we go down the viaduct, and where we have Percy passing to the sheds on the other line, pulling a train of milk with the spiteful brake van behind him. Then Percy comes around a corner where he links up with the track Bill and Ben are crossing off of. And we know where that track goes, so now we're going to take this switch here and go this way, where we come to a little V-switch, and we're actually going to go this way. We're going to follow to the left, but then at this switch, we're going to go to the right here, and we see that this line links up with Rusty's line. And then we'll backtrack to this switch and go to the right, which goes around a little bend. And we come to Daisy's track. And now that we're back here, we're going to go to the left here, where we have Oliver, Old Slow Coach, and Toad at just a random station. I'm not sure which one I'm going to call it, but for now it's just a random station with no name. So we go back this way, around another corner, and over a little stone bridge, which takes us into Platform 3 of Knapford Station. And as we know, Platform 3 just connects up with Platform 2. So I'm just going to hop tracks here and show Platform 4, where Diesel is shunting a train of china clay and coal, which is intended for Arthur. And as you can see, Platform 4 here connects to this line. Arthur's siding also connects here. And then going this way, we have a siding with Scruffy, Rickety, and some trucks. Another line, which Boko is on, which if we follow it, it does a really tight curve back into Platform 4. So this whole section is like a little bit of a loop, just meant for like goods trains and shunting. And then this way, we come here and have Mavis pulling a short goods train, where she is leaving from a few other sidings that are back here to store more trucks for the station. And then last but not least, her line comes through here and goes back under the bridge. And if we were to follow Platform 4's track all the way this way, it goes around a corner, links up to the docks, where we end up on Toby's line. And that's pretty much it. There you have it. I'm gonna stand up tall real quick so you guys can get a full aerial view of the layout. So I'm currently balancing on my bed right now, but this is the final product from the sky. So this layout is probably going to be seen in a lot of my wooden railway videos from whatever I record on this layout. And I think I'm going to make sure I keep it for future reference, because I'm kind of proud of this layout. Like I said, I don't know why. I really like what I came up with. But yeah, that is it for the layout. And I hope that you guys find it as interesting as I do. I'm going to take us down to Tim the Sheds here. And I will just set the camera down, and we can finish off strong at the sheds by saying thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you guys are excited to see some more wooden railway content from me. And as usual, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications if you haven't for whenever I upload a new video. more episodes of the events of Cedric in history and some new series will be coming soon, so make sure you stay tuned. And I guess that's goodbye for now, everyone. Take care.